Tennessee section 473104. It's on State Route 370, just south of just approximately a mile south of its intersection with State Highway 61. We're in the southbound lanes of this 2-lane rural highway. Low traffic. We've completed the drilling and temporary marking. There's a view to the north here. You can see here we're in a we're in the foothills of the Smoky Mountains. In a shallow cut.
Hi, Mom.
Now we're looking at this, we're coming around to the south. You can see here the beginning of the section. Road surface has been raining all morning and the road surface is fairly wet or damp.
Dry.
So we've temporarily marked the section, and the district personnel are going to come back out and mark it when the road surface is dry. It's a fairly new roadway, approximately 2 years old, almost 3 now, and you can see a couple of little dry patches on the road surface. There's not much in the way of distress here, with the exception of a localized base failure down here right at the end of the section. Some alligator cracking and a little place where the surface is starting to peel up. It's about 1.5 to 2 inch asphalt concrete surface and 6 to 8 inches of crushed stone base over tan silty clay subgrade. About 200 feet into the section now. John's made a suggestion, which is probably a pretty good one. You can get an idea of what type of material the subgrade is by looking at this road cut. This is tan or reddish tan silty clay. I can focus in that close, but you can see here it's definitely fine-grained material.
Pretty cohesive though.
Okay. See that piece of tape there with a nail through it? That's how we temporarily mark these things so the highway department guys can come back and find them in a few hours or maybe even in a few days, in case the paint we put down wore off because of the wet road surface. It's a granular surface shoulder, 4 foot usable width, 6 foot total width. That's what the plans show. See the pavement's beginning to dry a little bit along the edge here. "400 feet into the section, you can still see it's fairly free of distress, no real earth-shaking things to worry about on this relatively new pavement section. The localized pavement failure I was talking about is right here. You can see the rut, alligator cracking here right there at the end of the section. We were a little confined in where we started the section, or I would have maybe slid it up some so we didn't get this, but you can probably make out this. This will likely have to be patched in the not too distant future. Anyway, we're at the south end of the section now.
North end. South end. South end.
And you can see the foothills of the Smoky Mountains here, southern direction. Our reason for selecting this piece of road is that it's the only relatively straight section on the entire project. The project isn't that long, but the road is windy. And back to the north. See the rather ominous looking clouds that have been plaguing us all morning. Anyway, that pretty much concludes our work on section 473104.